Every 94 or 95 years, something special happens in this province, and one of them is Mr. Frank Atchison, a noble enshriner that's going to be making a trek from Saskatoon to Regina to raise funds for the Pattison Hospital here in Saskatoon, as well as the Children's Hospital and the Shriners Hospital in Montreal. So I've had Bob Keep, who's the past potentate for the Wawa Shriners of Saskatchewan, come in and maybe give us a little bit of introduction to Frank and what this fundraiser is all about. Bob, thanks for stopping by.
Well, thank you, Randy, and I really appreciate the time you afforded us today. We're really great and honored to have Frank Atchison, who's one of our oldest nobles right here in Saskatoon. And this Where's Frank fundraiser is probably the biggest chore we've taken on since I can remember with the Wawa Shriners of Saskatchewan. Frank will be walking for all the children of Saskatchewan starting this Thursday, April 15th, and he's walking for children at the age of 94. So Frank Atchison doesn't need a whole lot of introduction. I mean, Frank's been around for a long, long time here in the city of Saskatoon, and lots of people will remember Atch's Menswear downtown on 21st Street in Saskatoon. And Frank was with the railroad, CN Railroad, for years and years. But more important than that, he's been one of the best Shriners I know of. Right here in Saskatoon with the Saskatoon Shrine Club. So Frank Atchison also has a son by the name of Don Atchison, who's with us today, and it's Noble Don Atchison. To a lot of you, he was our former mayor for 13 gracious years here in Saskatoon, and we have them both here today. But Frank's got some great stories for you. And this fundraiser will benefit the Jim Pattison's Children's Hospital of Saskatchewan and the Shriners Children's Hospital of Canada. So without any further ado, I would like to introduce to you Noble Frank Atchison. And where's Frank? He's right here.
Frank, thanks for taking some time out and giving us a little bit of background about yourself and what you'll be doing to raise funds for the children. How did you get involved with the Shrine, and why at 94 years young are you doing this right now?
Well, I've been thinking about this for a long time, Randy, uh, but the opportunity just didn't seem to be there, which it certainly is now, especially with the addition to a children's hospital, Jim Patterson's Hospital for Children is certainly a wonderful addition to the health system for children, which I've been interested in, and the Shrine has been interested in for close to 100 years. I've only got half of it. I'll be, I hope, 50 years in June as Shriner, and I'd like to convey some of the wonderful patient testimonies. That is probably what I am set out to do, going to Regina, dropping in and visiting with people in the communities and telling them what Shrine is all about, and all the things that we've done, many things that people don't know. We've had getting in the 5,000 plus uh, patients that have came to the Shrine Hospital from Saskatchewan. We generally have around 100 from Saskatchewan itself each year, and generally 15 or 16 from Saskatoon that are going through our Shrine hospitals. And when I relate some of the patients' experiences of going through our hospital, it is just phenomenal. I have never had the opportunity to be able to do this. And so this is my chance to relate to people really what the Shrine is all about and what we. Now, I know I haven't got time. I'm going to bring up one patient A young boy, 12 years old. He comes from Estevan. His name is Carter Brown. He had the brittle bone disease, where children did not, most of them did not live past childhood. He went to our hospital in Montreal. The doctors there uh, in, invented a program that they can put these bones together and so on and so forth. Carter is now 12 years old, carrying on just like a normal child, pretty much. He has got some restrictions, but I hope that he will be there on June the 15th to make his presentation. He can walk you totally through everything that happened to him in the hospital. Uh, this boy is just so bright. He's an orator, something like John Diefenbaker or Tommy Douglas. I mean, he can really get the point across. So I hope that he is going to be there to deliver his message when I'm on June the 15th, when I'll probably receive my 50-year pin as a Shriner. So other than that, that is sort of the part that I play. Like I've got just so many uh, great testimonies that you hear, and we hear of the wonderful things that happen. Uh, they don't tell you the courage of some of these children with the extent of their surgeries that they have gone through. They also stand a lot of have a lot of credit coming to them. So basically, what that is my point. I do not have anything to do with the money. They don't let me touch that. But apparently, it's going to be divided equally between the Shriners Hospital in Canada and Jim Patterson's Hospital for Children in Saskatchewan, right here in Saskatoon. So I don't think of a better case than what we have raising money for children. They can't help themselves. They depend on us. So let's give some good donations so that they can have the most modern equipment that is on the market for children's hospitals. And that's kind of my story right there. And I'll be talking about it for 2 months.
Can you just share with us to close us out? You were a Second World War veteran, and no doubt that you've done a lot of marches in your day. How far will you be going every day until June 15th?
We'll be doing about 5 kilometers. Yeah, I have to shorten it up. At 94, the pace gets a little slower, and the steps get a little shorter.
Well, Frank, I want to thank you for doing this. We're going to wish you all the luck and hopefully get some good sponsors to come out and help get the Shriners and the Jim Pattison's Hospital for Children a lot of the funding that they need. And we'll see you June 15th in Regina.
You betcha. Thanks, Randy.